Business statement. Leader of the House.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. With permission, I will make a short business statement. Following the announcement by my Right Honourable friend, the Prime Minister, I am sure that the House will understand that discussions continue on the business ahead of the dissolution of this Parliament. And with that in mind, tomorrow's business will include consideration of a business of the House motion, followed by remaining stages of the Finance No. 2 bill. The House will then be asked to await any Lord's messages. The House will also be asked to agree to sit on Friday the 24th of May. Subject to the progress of business, Parliament is expected to prorogue on Friday the 24th of May. I will make a further business statement to update the House tomorrow morning.
Order. Just before we proceed, the Leader of the House has made it plain she's going to make a further business statement tomorrow morning. Of course I will take the opposition front bench, but this is a very narrow statement indeed. I don't expect a business questions session after this. Opposition front bench.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. Can I thank the Leader for that emergency business statement? Many in the country, I think, will thank her too, although I'm not sure many on her own side will, that Parliament will be dissolved for a general election. The country's been crying out for change, and this election means people can finally vote for it. A chance to change this chaotic, weak, incompetent Conservative government that's crashed our economy, hit working people, sky-high mortgages and the NHS and public services in crisis. We are ready on this side of the House to deliver that change and change this country for the better. With Parliament prorogued on Friday, can she tell us which bills will be brought forward for wash-up this week? There are some bills that we support that could receive royal assent should the government choose to do so. With so little time remaining, it seems unlikely that many of their flagship bills will now be enacted in law. What she and her government seem to be saying today is that the vast majority of the King's Speech programme will not be realised, including important issues like the compensation scheme for infected blood committed to just this week. And I want to reiterate that we stand ready to do whatever is necessary to pass the Victims and Prisoners Bill with these important amendments this week. I look forward to further, our final, possibly, business questions tomorrow.
Leader of the House.
Well, as the Honourable Lady will know, discussions are ongoing through usual channels. I thank her for her offer of help on these important bills. Certainly, we would like our legislative programme to get through, and if the opposition were minded to assist us on those important bills, I'm sure that could be achieved. I will be making a further business statement tomorrow morning, and just want to reassure people who will be affected by, for example, the infected blood issue, that we will make that statement, and the sentiments that have been expressed at this dispatch box earlier this week still stand, and I think all parties want that and other important legislation to get through. The whips are discussing these matters, and we will update the House tomorrow morning. I also look forward to our exchange tomorrow. Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker.
Mr Brine has indicated to me that he wishes to raise a question that I think is probably relevant to a number of members. And on that basis, I'm going to call Mr Brine. After that, I'm calling these proceedings to a close on the understanding that a statement will be made tomorrow. Steve Brine.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. Other than the Smoking of Vapes Bill, which the Leader of the House knows matters greatly to me, and I believe there is wide support across this House for, including on both front benches, could I ask the Leader of the House whether she plans to allow time for members retiring from this House to make matters raised before the dissolution speeches?
Well, I thank my honourable friend for raising this, as it will be a concern to many members on all sides of this House. The usual channels are aware of our honourable members' wish to do that, and I hope to be able to update the House tomorrow on that matter.
It being now 11 minutes past 8, we must now take the 7 o'clock business of the House motion.
I beg to move.
Yeah.
The question is the 7 o'clock business of the House motion. As many of that opinion say aye? Aye. Contrary, no? The ayes have it.